What has simultaneously got worse and more expensive? Cable television. More commercials, channels upon channels of nonsense, ridiculous monthly bill. Insurances. Fast food. Life. American candy bars. They're downright tiny now and cost 2-3 times as much as they did 10 years ago. Also, you can tell the manufacturers are using inferior ingredients. The chocolate is dry and chalky. Shit, what hasn't? Netflix. Subway. Appliances. Washers, dryers, refrigerators. But hey, if it doesn't break, how can they sell you a new one? I had 30-year-old hand-me-downs when I started out. Gave them away, and to my knowledge, they are still being used. New stuff is 30 times more expensive and fails in 5 years. Hot Pockets. They used to be pretty good, even cooked in a microwave. Now they are made with worse quality bread, barely have half as much meat, don't cook well, and they cost about 50 more. All this in just 5-ish years. Popular tourist locations. Food. Healthcare. Gyms. Parking. Going into the city for a night out. Drinking water. X200B. Roads, air travel. I gotta stop. HBO. Ride shares. Chicken wings. Airbnbs. Rent. The price keeps climbing, the wages are stagnated, and the houses keep getting shittier. College education. Healthcare. I went to Burger King at 2 a.m. last night. My husband after a late night out, and we got 2 chicken sandwiches and 2 cheeseburgers. It was $29.82. So I'd say fast food, along with many others here. The food you get at restaurants nowadays. Low quality, small portions, but the prices are insane. Almost all grocery store food. Flying. A better question would be, what hasn't gotten simultaneously worse and more expensive? Because that's a harder question to answer. Our newspapers. The Gaston Gazette in Gastonia, North Carolina is $300 more expensive with 90 less content. Today's had 50 ads. Disney, Disney parks, Disney hotels, and Apple. Vacations. What hasn't? In all seriousness. Restaurant food. Tech cars, and I don't just mean they don't make them like they used to, like an old man who knows nothing about engineering. Service industry is lousier and more exorbitant. Streaming services mostly. Also gas, I think. Maybe it's just me, but a full tank doesn't seem to last as long. People's life. As age increases, your health worsens and the need to take care of yourself increases. Housing. Tipping. For anything. Girl wanted a 20 tip to hand me a pre-made pizza at Pizza Hut. Literally everything. In Canada, cell phone coverage and plans. Car prices. Literally every human's essential needs. Washington State. The British train system. Apartments. The UK. Movies. Honestly everything, like what the hell is going on? Teachy US government. Houses. Cable television. It's a dumpster fire of horrible reality TV and opinion news. You pay $200 a month for complete dog shit. Food. Even the knockoff brands went up in price. Going to the movie theaters. Movies. The Olive Garden. I spent $42 for 3 sandwiches at Subway recently. McDonald's. Housing prices, gas, and groceries. Any kind of subscription service, like come on. It would be easier to ask what cost less and is better. TVs. Only TVs. Everything else has been made worse and more expensive. Literally, just about everything. Education, healthcare, most food, household appliances, general quality of life. Burritos. Being alive. Scuba diving. I still love it dearly, but it's sad watching the oceans and reefs die year after year, and spending a fortune doing it. A better question is what has gotten better. Feel like literally every facet of life is more expensive and lower quality. Housing, food, gasoline. Any contractor you try to hire for home repairs. If you can get them to even answer the phone. Everything. Gasoline. Housing. Quality of life in general. Air travel. Shrinkflation as an art form. Renting a place to live. Streaming services. While the streaming services themselves to my knowledge don't get more expensive now thanks to the sheer amount of them and how they're all fighting over different shows, you have to pay significantly more to have the same access to the same amount of shows. Living. Streaming services. Hookers. $100 tax now pensive face. Life. Life. Housing. University education. Housing. Housing. Clothes in general. Shit, I just jeans and shirts that last more than a year, like the good old days. Almost everything in the supermarket. Everything. The answer is everything. Panera. United States of America. Life there has gotten worse and exponentially expensive. Going to the movie theater